Hello, my name is Rob Galtier, and I'm the principal of Conrad Weiser High School. This is my 28th year in education, all of them here at CW, and this is my 12th as the principal of this building. We're excited to have you part of the journey that your student is going to be going through in the next 4 years. The purpose of this orientation video is to share key information so that parents of every ninth grader can ensure a smooth and successful start. At Conrad Weiser High School, we operate on a 4-period day with 80-minute classes and a 30-minute block at the end of the day called PLT, or Personalized Learning Time. Students change courses mid-January and receive 6 report cards a year. We follow a 6-day cycle, which means students will have PE one day and health the next depending on the days of the cycle. Band and chorus students would have their music class one day and either PE or health the next. High school brings more independence. There are no teams like in the middle school. Students will share classes and lunch with peers from other grades. Most of your major classes will be with students in your age group, while electives are sometimes with students of all grades. Your lunches will be with students of all grades. We'll have a class meeting on the morning of the first day, and we'll give you tips on what to expect in the cafeteria. The school day begins at 7:50 a.m. and ends at 2:35 p.m. There are 3 marking periods for each semester, which in turn means 6 report cards for the year. Report cards will be available only on Skyward. Let's talk about personalized learning time. PLT happens daily from 2:04 to 2:35. Students choose their own academic or enrichment sessions using a system called Flex Time Manager. There are up to 60 choices each day to choose from. On the first day of school, during afternoon advisory, the students will learn how to use Flex Time Manager and schedule their PLT blocks for the week. A few things to know to help you get started. For early dismissals, use Skyward or send a note with your child. There's no need to call or come inside. The student will sign out at the time they are expected to leave. If a student needs elevator access, keys are available in the office. Book bags are allowed at the high school. Each 9th grade student will receive a locker and combination on day 1. Students with phys ed should bring a combination lock, as the locker room lockers do not have them. Snacks and drinks are permitted in the hallways, but it is teacher discretion for the classroom use.
Hello and welcome to high school. I'm Mr. Niter, the assistant principal here at the high school. I have over 20 years of experience in education. The last 12 years now I've been the assistant principal here at Conrad Weiser. My main responsibility in this role is overseeing student attendance and helping students who have some struggles maybe getting to school. It's important that you get here and attend. At this point in your academic career, you start to build onto your transcript that will follow you for the rest of your life. So it's really important that you attend, maintain passing grades, and build that transcript to help you out. Another part of the high school you'll find is we offer a wide variety of sports, clubs, activities, and we really encourage all of you to get involved and to participate in all those things we offer. There's something for everyone. I really look forward to getting to know you and meet you over the next 4 years. Each student is assigned to an advisory group for all 4 years of high school. These groups build lasting relationships and offer age-specific lessons like study skills and organization. They meet about twice a month. The list of advisory assignments will be hanging in the hallway. Attendance is critical. Because of our block schedule, missing one day is like missing 2 regular days. Missing days will in turn affect your grades. On October 30th, we will already be at day 45, which is halfway through the first semester of our classes. Sicknesses do happen, and if your child is absent, you have 3 days to submit a note, either in person using a pre-printed excuse card or through Skyward. No calls or emails are accepted. Attending on time is important as well. Students are allowed 3 lates to school per semester. Any other lates after 3 will result in consequences ranging from detentions to eventual suspensions after many lates. Phones may be used for texting only during lunch and in the hallways between classes. However, texting or unapproved phone use during class results in phone confiscation, and a parent will need to pick it up. Talking on the phone is not allowed during the school day. If a student needs to make a call, they're able to come to the office to use the phone.
Hi, my name is John Rome. I'm the Dean of Students at Conrad Weiser High School. This is my 26th year at the Conrad Weiser School District. I spent 22 years in the classroom as a social studies teacher and 4 years as Dean of Students.
Detentions and discipline. Students are expected to serve detentions by the following Friday, and it's their responsibility to inform you. If a student receives a detention on Tuesday, they have until the next Friday to serve it. More serious offenses such as vaping, fighting, or harassment carry strict penalties, including fines and possible law enforcement involvement. These offenses carry over year to year. The first use of nicotine on school grounds carries a $50 fine. A second offense carries a $70 fine and a citation to the district justice. Any other offenses carry a $100 fine. These offenses carry over year to year, so a first offense follows you until you graduate. Stiffer penalties occur when a student is involved in using THC or any other drug or alcohol on school grounds or at a school event. A 10-day out-of-school suspension is the first step with a hearing to the school superintendent. Another serious offense is having multiple students in a bathroom stall. There is never a reason that multiple students should be in a bathroom stall together. Fighting is unacceptable, and students will receive up to a 10-day out-of-school suspension with an administrator hearing. Because we have local police serving as our SROs, charges can be filed for fighting or for any form of drug use.
We know that the first day can be a little nerve-wracking. So what we're going to do is kind of go through right now, what are some of the first day procedures? On the first day, students arriving by bus or car will enter through the cafeteria. If they arrive before 7:30, they must remain in the cafeteria or lobby. Breakfast is free for all students and served in the lobby. Students who are not hungry in the morning might want to take breakfast anyway and save it as a snack during the school day. The students' advisory rooms are posted in the cafeteria and various places in the hallway. At 7:50, the students will report to their advisory, where they'll receive updated schedules and their laptops. Remember to use school pay to pay for the laptop insurance. After advisory, students will attend Block 1, which includes a grade-wide meeting in the LGI. Students will then follow their schedule for the remainder of the day. Lunch is during Block 3. Students should check posted lists to find out their assigned lunch. Their advisor should have it as well. If your student has A lunch, they should bring their backpack directly to A lunch. They will go to their Block 3 class after the lunch period's finished. The other students will report to their class and go to lunch when they are dismissed. At the end of the day, students return to advisory to learn how to sign up for their first PLT activity. On Tuesday and every day after, students report directly to their Block 1 class in the morning and their chosen PLT in the afternoon. Your advisor will also have a map of the bus lineup so students will know where their bus will be lined up at the end of the day. Students who are on a second run bus will report to the cafeteria. We do have a dress code at the high school, and it is strictly enforced. Administrators and teachers are at the entrance to greet students, and one thing we do is make sure students are dressed appropriately. One of the non-negotiables is having your belly button exposed, as you can see in the slide to your right. If you have to pull down your shirt to cover your belly, then it's too small. It should be a relaxed fit over the stomach area. In this slide, you can see two different sets of sleeves for females. The tank top is acceptable for girls. However, the spaghetti strap is not acceptable. Shorts should be at the appropriate length. Shorts that rise high enough to expose pockets will be deemed too short. In this slide, you can see a completely exposed back. The back should be covered during the school day. We do allow hooded sweatshirts in the building, but do not allow the hood to be up during the school day. For boys, muscle shirts are allowed, but tank tops are not. And for everyone, no hats are allowed on in the building until the final bell rings and students are dismissed. No, 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 please no. Our building is easy to navigate. 100s are on the first floor, 200s on the second. Even numbered rooms are on one side of the hall, odd number rooms are on the other. This is the map of our building. There are two entrances in the building. This is the main entrance at the front, and this is the cafeteria entrance where students will be coming in every morning. The building does have two floors through C and D. There's an upstairs and a downstairs. If the room numbers have a 100, it's downstairs. If the rooms have a 200, it is upstairs. There's also odd and even classrooms. Odd number classrooms are on one side, even classrooms are on another side. As you continue to look through this, you have the auditorium, the gymnasium, and the cafeteria all on one side of the building. You go down to the other end of the building, you're working with the high school office, you are working with the counseling office right here in this area, and the nurse's office over in here. A lot of students in F-Wing have their tech ed classes or their ag classes. So if you're in the hallway, you walk by and get past the LGI, continue on, there is a sign there with the F, and make a right, and then in this area of the building are the ag and the tech ed classes. Health rooms on the other side of the building, between the cafeteria and the gymnasium. A number of people always look for where the music and art classes are. Again, this is the cafeteria, this is the entrance. As you go past the auditorium, down the hallway are your art classes. Before you get to the auditorium, you go down this hallway, and then those are your music classes. Want to support your child's success? Attend Meet the Teacher Night on Wednesday, September 10th at 6 p.m. And join us for parent-teacher conferences on October 10th. More information will be forthcoming about both events. Check Skyward and Schoology often. Encourage your student to get involved in clubs, sports, or music. Connection leads to confidence. Stay in the loop by downloading the Conrad Weiser app. Daily announcements are posted on the app, our website, and Schoology. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and X. You can also join our active PTO. Reach out to Becky North for more information. So what's the next step? It's for you to visit the high school building. The building will be open for you and your family to walk around and find important areas, such as your classrooms, office, nurse's office, library, gymnasium, LGI, and cafeteria. The open building hours are on the screen. Thank you for taking the time to learn more about Conrad Weiser High School. We look forward to partnering with you and your student on this exciting new journey.